I kind of grew up in a body of wonderful, loving people, but this was not important at all. It changes things completely when it is. I think that Ninth and O, one of the reasons I do love it, other than the people, I fell in love with the fact that they loved the truth first. I don't know that a church that loves the truth couldn't have loving people. I don't think that's possible. I've come to just, Sunday is my absolute favorite day. I get excited on Saturday night. I go to bed because I think, man, I get to worship tomorrow. And I tell friends, I'm like, worship, even if they say they love their church, is a little bit of a grind. And I always say, man, go read Malachi. God doesn't want half-hearted worship. I put my feet on the ground. I get up early. I read the Bible before I go to church. I can't wait to worship, or BFG. And I think it all starts with the fact that everyone that's in leadership there uses the Bible as their guideline for their life, for their leadership rules. I wandered for I was in my mid-30s when I became saved, truly knew the truth. I would have told you I was a Christian prior to that, but I wasn't. I was a cultural Christian. How I actually came about it was through a radio ministry of Alistair Begg. We owned Bibles, my wife and I. My children were small, and just flipping through the radio, my driving and my job, I listened to the radio a lot. That was pre-iPhone. And I'd hear this guy occasionally, and to be honest with you, I think it was his accent at first. I don't do accents well, but it's his rolling R's and this Scottish accent. I thought it was Irish at the time. And he kept talking about the Bible, and I thought, what is that guy going on and on about? The Bible this, the Bible that. I went to church every Sunday. We didn't study the Bible. Honestly, the Bible wasn't that important. So I bought a Bible. I stopped at a bookstore when there were such a thing, and flipped through it. Wasn't this one. I wore my first one out. This one's getting worn out. And I actually put it under the passenger seat of the front for probably 6 weeks and kept listening. And I finally got it out and started following along. And I just said, I'm not saved. I am a. It's when it first came to me, I'm a sinner. I would have told you that we laughed at the word saved. What does that mean? I just believed in God. So yeah, I was saved through a radio ministry, which I think is kind of funny in hindsight. Who doesn't want truth? That as you talk to people about it, do you want your doctor to be truthful with you? Certainly your spouse, friends, if you're in a business interaction, we're sort of ingrained to want truth. And we can deny it sometimes for selfish reasons, but there's only one place to really find truth, and that's in the Bible. Everything else is man-made, it's relative, and it's not in here. So we all deep down desire the truth, but some want to deny where the truth comes from. I fell in love with the truth. I call it often the truth or the Word more than I do the Bible.